Good day, everybody. I'm Courtney, and I'll be the driver of this session.
Hello everyone, I'm Tom and I'll be navigating Courtney's session today.
So today we did chapters 7 and 8. So we're going to start with our chapter 7. So as you can see, it is mainly about Star Wars. So basically what this chapter allows us to do is you can search for a Star Wars character and it will give you their height and gender. So kind of like chapter 7 from React Redux, where you could search for a GitHub user and it would bring back all the users with that username from GitHub. So I'll be explaining what we worked with because we had to debug this in Teams and stuff. So it was like boys versus girls basically. But so we debugged this. Um, so obviously you import your stuff. So we're going to import necessary React hooks and the Axios library for API calls. And then we're going to import our CSS for styling, which I created Star Wars theme because it's about Star Wars. So why not make it look like Star Wars? And then here we have our function for fetch data. So this function is going to fetch Star Wars character data from the API based on the search term. So if you search Yoda, it's going to bring up Yoda. If you search Anakin, it's going to bring up Anakin. So our res data search results will return only the results array. Then we have our console.error, error fetching data. So this is going to log any errors, and then return is going to return empty array if request fails. And then our const characters search term component to display the list of characters matching the search term. And then our use states. This state is used to store fetch character data, and this one is used to show loading indicator. Then we have our use effect, and if search term return. If no search term is provided, it won't fetch. Then we have set loading. This is going to show loading while fetching. Our set data is going to store the fetch characters. And then set loading will stop showing loading. So that little circle. And then our search term over here at the end of our function, it's going to run this effect whenever the search term changes. And then here, this is obviously going to say Star Wars results, loading, etc. It's going to map through the character data and display name, height, and gender. This is what it's supposed to do. And we got ours to work. I'll explain our issue in a second. And here, this function for Star Wars, the main Star Wars component that includes a search form and passes the term to characters. Use state is going to store the current search term, hence the empty array, because it's going to store the current search term in there. Then we have a handle form submission, and this will prevent page reload. Our set search term will update the search term with the input value. Now, our div here for our form on submit form for user to input a character name, and this will display the character results. And then obviously it's gonna export. So what happened was obviously it's source code and it's from the book, our textbook, and it's pretty old. So we had to go down from React 19 to 18. Otherwise, it didn't want to work, obviously, because it's too new of a version. And also, when it loads, it's blank. So we looked into it. The one problem was our form submission. So we got that to work. It brought through our search bar. And then when I dug deep into the errors, I found there was an SSL error. So basically what that does is that the form's either expired or not trusted. Doesn't get it to work. So all I did was, it was swappy dev. I changed it to pi4e and then it worked. So let me show you. So as you can see, this is our Star Wars page. I don't know how to spell Anakin, but I also don't know if he's in it. Okay, probably not, that's fine. Darth Vader. Here we have Darth Vader. Height 202 centimeters. Bro is tall. And then the gender is male. I don't know how to spell Leia or Leia, Princess Leia. Here we go, Leia Organa. height 150, gender female. Then we can also search Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker, height 172, gender male. Then we have, who was the other one? Yoda, our favorite little green guy. He is 66 centimeters tall and male. Super cute. Anyway, that is chapter 7. Then chapter 8, let me open that up, get this set up. I'm also only going to explain the to-do list because it's the same as everything else. And no, you've got the same of everything else. So here, our to-do list, obviously import all your stuff. Then our function to-do list, our to-do text set, this state is to hold the text input. Our edit mode state is toggle to determine if user's editing. Our edit to-do stores the to-do currently being edited. And then our final const button title equals edit mode, edit and add changes button label based on mode. Our const handle submit handles adding and editing the to-dos. Then our if edit mode to dispatch an edits action with updated text. So obviously if you type something and you want to update it, you're going to edit it and that will update it. This set edit mode is exit edit mode, and set to do will clear current to do being edited. And this is going to dispatch a new to do to add. Clear set to do text is going to clear input after submit. So this is your pretty basic to-do list for JSX. Then our form action is going to form to submit new or edit to do. Our on change is going to update to do text on input change. Our button title will show add or edit based on the mode. And then our table strip border hover. This is basically just going to be a table displaying the to-dos. Now we have our set to do text, set edit mode, and set edit to do. This is going to enter edit mode and populate input with our selected to do. Then again, it's just going to dispatch it. So it's going to dispatch delete action for selected to do because this is your delete button. Yeah. So if we go look at this one, here is our to do. So I can edit this. Can I edit this? Oh. Okay, there must be an error I need to go look at. Enter a to do, finish, that's, okay, whatever. Finish, portfolio, I guess. And then we can delete it. Is our edit gonna work? Let's go. There we go. We edited. Okay, it does work. I just didn't know how it worked. But yeah, that is chapter 8. Thank you.